Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Fallen, and today I wanted to take a look at the Stash app. Now, Stash app and Acorns are two biggest competitors to each other, and some of you have asked me to take a look at it and give you my thoughts on it. And actually, if you put in Acorns into Google, like if you start putting in Acorns versus Stash app always comes up in the first results. So they have been battling head to head for the top investment app for people who are beginner investors in their career. So if you go to Stash or stashinvest.com, you get brought onto this homepage. So this is their overview, and it starts talking to you about by saying, let's change your financial future, build habits, and hit your financial goals all within one app. And you can sign up for an email. I'm sure it's a nice overview of their features. And it talks about financial progress for you. We believe that traditional banking often fails people. Stash was built to do the right by you and your money. We provide tools and guidance that help you achieve financial freedom. And it gives you some statistics on their users. 2.5 billion total set aside by stashers. 4.3 million stashers strong. 86% of stashers are first-time investors, and 9.3 million stock-backed rewards earned. So that is a little bit less members than Acorns. If you guys might remember, Acorns is advertising that they have over 7 million members. So it is a few millions less, about at least 2.7 million less. But sometimes the more members doesn't mean it's a better app. And I definitely want to do more in comparison videos of first impressions and also after about using both of them for a little bit. So then they give you an overview of their app. There's a video that you can watch. Their Stash Spotlight, their security of their mobile app, and their plans. So let's take a look at that first. So they have 3 different plans. Now, I don't want to make too many Acorns comparisons, but Acorns only has 2 plans. This has 3. So their beginner plan will set you back $1 a month, and you get a personal investment account, a bank account with stock back, and you get paid 2 days earlier if you use their bank account, and you get free financial education. Now for $3, you'll also get tax benefits for retirement investing, and everything else the same. So that is the biggest difference between $1 and $2. $1 and a $3 account. Now the Stash Plus, which they advertise as maximizing the power of every dollar, you get investing accounts for 2 kids. Now, if you have kids, this might be a deal setter for you. This might be what you sign up for, $9 a month. Now, $9 a month for an app, that is a little bit of money for some people. That it might be a little bit costly. But if you're trying to start saving for your kids and you're trying to research the best ways to do that, it sets you up with a custodial account. When they are old enough to start spending themselves, they can use it for their education or other expenses. And you also get a metal card with 2x stock back. I like playing around with different debit cards, their benefits, their features. This is one of the reasons why I am actually trying out the Stash Plus, so you guys can see all the different perks of it. I'm not sure how much I can show you guys of the for the kids account because I did not have any kids of my own at this point in time. But I'll definitely show you the debit card, and I will also show you the monthly insight report that you get. But that also reminds me a little bit of the Robinhood Gold. They promise to give you a lot of market insight, market research, and that will set you back $5 a month. So if you subscribe $5 from $9, you're only paying for $4 a month, and you get a debit card and an investing account for your kids. So is it worth it? It's for you to decide. You can also have a nice comparison of what your performance will be like over different time frames. Now, if you put in $5 a week on a 5% average growth rate per year, in 30 years, I'm sorry, in 30 years, you deposited $8,000. Cash invested $19,000, and you can also see up to. Does that go to 50 years? I think it should go to 50. 48 years. It's interesting how they are just setting it on that number. The minimum is 3 years of how much growth you might see. So it's a nice little analysis tool. Of course, this is not a guarantee. Market goes up and down, but it might give you a little bit of an idea. If we go back to the homepage and you take a look at their investments, the account types just give you more information about the custodial, retirement, investment, and banking accounts. And you can see all the different stocks you can purchase from them. It gives you an overview of the company, and also gives you a wide list. So once again, this is Archer's Daniel Midland Company. It tells you the price of it, a little company overview. You can see the chart data for the company, 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, and maximum time frame. Now, once again, this is not a trading analysis software or a tool. So the charting just is a very brief overview. So you can see that in, where was this? January 15th, 2016 was going for 27. It rose all the way to borderline $50, 48 somewhere. And it has been slowly going down for the past few years. But it's a nice little overview. And like I said, you can also search by sectors. You can take a look at different sectors such as energy, finance, health, materials, media, real estate companies, tech, utilities, finance, and then also you can take a look at their ETFs. So they have the alpha seekers, bonds, broad market, commodities, diversified mixes, global exposure, goods and services, mission and causes, technology and innovation, and thematic. So you can even invest in cannabis using this. So when you do click to sign up, you would click on Get Stash. Now I'm going to have my affiliate link in the description of this video. If you guys want to give Stash a shot, I would appreciate you guys using that link. It greatly helps the channel and lets me know that you guys are actually interested in these apps, that I'm not just talking to myself. But like I said, you would click on Get Stash, which I'm just going to do in an incognito window, stash.com. And it asks you to put in your email, your password, and actually they ask you a wide variety of questions, from your address to your social to your employer, but it also asks the questions of your income. How much debt do you have? What is your debt to income ratio in the past year? What type of investor are you interested in being? An aggressive investor, a passive investor, somewhere in the middle? And overall, afterwards, it creates an investment profile for you. So let's take a look at that. So this is their dashboard. Now, I'm not already a huge fan of this dashboard. It feels like an afterthought. I get it. Stash is a very mobilely driven application and company, and a website is a bit of an afterthought in many ways. At least that's what it looks like. But this is what you're greeted with. So you know the Grow Your Knowledge Quickly, which is their knowledge-based aspect of things. And if you click on Learn, this is their whole educational portal. So how can you get your COVID-19 stimulus check faster, manage your money during the COVID-19 pandemic, invest during the new normal, free credit apps, what you need to know. And it seems that they're all written internally versus being used aggregated through other news sources. So as you guys can see, it's run by Stash team, which is nice that they're not just stealing articles from other companies. And their dashboard is very, very simple. Now, if you click on, they get $500, which is their affiliate program. And if you sign up, like I said, and if you especially sign up using my link, you get your own portfolio like this. You can see how much you're able to earn, how much is already claimed. You can track the individuals that have signed up, and you get $20 for every single person that signs up and add cash to their stash. You guys get it? It's a rhyme. But it's interesting that they're capping it at $500. I'm sure there's some FDIC or SEC laws associated with it. But you can also start inviting your friends and family. Now, if you click where you see Dennis, I do not want to click that. It's going to give away my phone number. It's going to give away my email, my private email. But you see all your investment documents. You can see your tax documents. So when you're filing for taxes, when you're filing for different purposes. So let's say you're creating your investment profile. If you want to demonstrate the assets that you have access to these documents. Now, if you click on Auto Stash, you are brought to this page. Auto stashers save and invest over 6 as much as other stashers. Choose an option below to start. So you can do a smart stash, and it tells you what smart stash is. Smart stash studies your spending and earning patterns to save you spare cash when you can afford it. You can set a max transfer and pause anytime. Just turn on and watch your cash add up. And you can, like I said, pause at any time, no additional fees. And then there's roundups. You can do a schedule of how much you're interested in investing. So this is their automatic investment schedule you can set up. Now the spend component of things is not set up just yet because my profile is still being verified. They're running all the background checks, making sure that nothing is crazy is in my background, and I cannot demonstrate it. Like I couldn't demonstrate several features of the Acorns overview, the same thing. But I'm guessing this is tied to your banking, this is tied to your debit card that you're signing up for, etc. But we're gonna take a look at invest instead. So once again, you get brought into the stock company listings. This is all the stock companies that are associated on Stash. And if you're interested in quickly investing, you can click on this button that says add. And you can add into your IRA account or your personal investment account. And you can put in as little as $1 and it executes a buy for you. So you do not need to buy a full stock. You don't need to buy a full share of a company. They do have fractional ownership from my understanding. If I find otherwise, I'll let you guys know. But you can also click on the company and see a brief overview of what they do. Once again, the news, the charting data, and you can use these easy click buttons, $5, $10, $25, but you can also do like $3.44 or a different amount. So there's a wide variety of ways you can invest through Stash. You can do the auto stashing, you can do rewards through spending and roundups, or you can invest by directly yourself by buying different stocks and investing in different ETFs, which is a nice feature. Once again, they have a wide variety of stocks. This is all done alphabetically, or you can search for a particular stock, let's say Facebook. And Facebook comes up. The social media mammoth strives to use the networks to bring the world closer together. And of course, you're going to see a lot of news associated with Facebook. You can read through them and it kind of might give you an idea if you should invest in them or not. Now, keep in mind, this is not the most advanced investing platform. You cannot short stocks on here. You cannot do options. You cannot do spreads, etc. That some of the dedicated investment apps have been able to do. But it is a very nice investment apps that for people who are just getting into it. And that's what I like about it, is that it separates the boundary between those Wall Street investors and people who trade on places like New York Stock Exchange, and allows you to kind of be investor of your own accord, which is very cool. But this is where I'm going to end today's stash overview video. I talked to you guys about some things I like about Stash website. I talked to you guys about some things that I think they could improve on. And in about a week or so, I'll be making a comparison video of first impressions between Acorns and Stash. And after I've been using both of them for quite some time, I'm going to announce a winner between the two unless something drastically changes. Once again, guys, if you are interested in giving Stash a shot, I would appreciate you guys clicking on my affiliate link. Sincerely, it means a lot if you guys do. It helps the channel. It helps us create more and exciting content for you guys. And once again, it lets us know that you guys are actually using these apps and you're interested in signing up. Now, if you already have a Stash account, I would love to hear your thoughts. What has your experience with Stash has been like? Do you like Stash? Do you not like Stash? Leave a comment in the comment section of the video. If you want to be updated when these videos comes out and be the first one, be part of the notification squad, click that subscribe and the bell buttons so you'll be the first ones to know when we drop a new video. All the social links, of course, as usual, in the description of the video, guys. Stay in touch with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Except we are interacting with you guys. We're talking. We're starting to share more exclusive content on each of those platforms, not just reposting that you see the same thing on 3 different platforms. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys learned something new today. I appreciate you guys spending some of your afternoon or day with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.